Hi everyone, it's Kino here. Welcome to this Yoga for Relaxation class. This is the perfect practice when you want to enter into a very deep state of awareness and relax the body, work on flexibility, and also really enter into a calm, clear space in your mind. So let's get started in a comfortable seated position. Close the eyes. Let's bring the hands together. A long, deep breath in. As you exhale, let's rest the hands down. Begin with a few moments of mindfulness. Tune into breath, body, and mind. Allowing these 3 points to bring about a state of introspective awareness. So you become aware of yourself and practice accepting yourself completely. Then a long, deep breath in. And as we exhale, softly open the eyes, and we are ready to get started. Let's come over onto the hands and knees and just kind of feel the body and the contact points that the body makes with the ground, your hands, your knees. We're going to just gently rock a little bit to get the feeling of embodiment. Now we'll start with thread the needle. Press your right hand into the ground about halfway between the knees, which is the center line of the body. Inhale, lift the left arm up, and then exhale, thread the needle, which is the left arm, through the body, and then extend your right arm over. And this is a movement that will help release the neck, the shoulders, the upper body. And we'll hold it just long enough for the body to settle. Let there be a sense of softness, a sense of ease. If it's comfortable for you to come up onto the right fingertips, that can help the shoulder fall into an alignment of external rotation, but you can also just let it rest on your head if that's more comfortable. Keeping the mind quiet and meditative. We'll be here for about 5 more breaths. Let the eyes close as you sink in. Four more breaths. Take this time for yourself. Let the theme of your intention and practice today to be total acceptance. Whatever is, let it be. Accept the reality of your breath. Accept the reality of the body. Accept the reality of the mind. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. And the last breath. On the end of the last exhalation, let's bring that right hand back. Press into the right hand and then inhale. Come on back to your hands and knees. Take a moment to just equalize. Let the neck, the shoulders find their balance point, and then take the left hand into the center line. Inhale, lift the right arm up and reach. Nice. Exhale, thread the needle under, clearing the space a little bit to the side. Extend the left arm overhead and take a moment and kind of get into a good position so that the neck, the shoulders, and everything releases. That's good. Observe the places of tightness in the body. And for right now, let there be no need to try to solve the tightness. Just accept. You could call it a radical acceptance, a total acceptance. Feel all the contact points that the body makes with the ground. Coming up onto the left fingertips to find the external rotation or just letting the arm be soft. Find what works better for you. If it stresses the fingers in any way, just let the hand rest on the head, the arm rest on the head, and the hand rest on the floor. We'll stay for about 5 more breaths. Long, conscious, deep breaths, accepting the reality of what is as it is. 4 more breaths. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. And the last breath. Let's walk that left hand back at the end of the last exhalation. And then inhale, we'll come all the way up again to the hands and knees. Stay there for a moment and just let the body roll lightly out. Nice. Then let's draw the knees in and gently turn around. We're going to roll the spine down. Constructive rest position for a moment. Stay there. Keeping the breath calm, quiet. Change this. Mm-hmm. Constructive rest pose allows all the muscles along the spinal axis to release without doing anything. So we enter what is a non-doing space, a space of relaxation, release, and also a space to receive, to be open, to allow. On the next breath in, let's lightly activate the pelvic floor, point the feet, and draw the knees up into the chest. Allow yourself to either interlace the fingers or hold on to the shin bones. Feel how the weight of the thighs can rest on the torso into the lower abdomen. Feel the gentle pressure of the thighs and the organ system. And then on the next breath in, let's extend the legs into Viparita Karani, lifting the legs up. Now, for a little extra support, we could take a block and lift the hips up onto a block. If that feels nice for you, you can explore that. Or, depending on your flexibility level, you can also explore placing the hands the very upper portion of the thighs and letting the thighs kind of rest into the hands in a sort of almost forward fold, and sort of a hint of a forward fold. If you're close to a wall, of course, placing the feet up along a wall is also very, very relaxing and supportive. Close the eyes and let's settle in for a few breaths. If you've been standing on your feet, walking a lot, or sitting a lot, the feet can get very tired. So elevating the feet is a way to reestablish balance, to allow the feet to take rest. And we can feel all the tiredness, all the strain, just gently melting away from the feet. Naturally, you don't have to do anything. Just be here and observe how it works, how the yoga practice works. We'll be here for about 5 more breaths. So let these last breaths be long, conscious, and deep. Four more breaths. Three more breaths. Two more breaths. And the last breath. As you exhale, let's bend the knees. Place the feet back on the ground. This time I'd like you to take the blocks and place them on either sides of the knees. We're going to prepare for Supta Baddha Konasana. So you might need a moment to just get everything in place. Slide the bolster back. Bring it close to you. And press lightly up onto the elbows and then slide the bolster in. Take a moment and find a good position. And line up the bolster with the sacrum so that the sacrum can be supported. Now's a good chance to readjust the blocks. Bringing the feet in, let's check the support. And then inhale, and as you exhale, gently lie back, separating the hands and pointing the palms up. Let yourself feel completely supported, and if you need to readjust and kind of wiggle yourself in, let that happen. Make sure the sacrum and the lower back feel good. And let the body really settle. No tension, no muscular effort to hold yourself in this posture. So in that state of acceptance, to accept completely all that is, to really see, hold, observe, and be aware. This kind of attentiveness feels like nurturing. This kind of mindfulness may even feel like love. So giving yourself this time with no goal, no force, this is a way to love yourself, to give to yourself, to be whole, complete. With each breath, sink deeper into that space of wholeness, beingness. Allow the mind to be open, free, and clear. Allow the body to be in that state of harmony and relaxation, drifting off into a vibration of healing. We'll stay for about 5 more breaths. So let these last breaths be long, conscious, and deep. Releasing with each exhalation a little bit more. Freeing the diaphragm. 4 more breaths. Three more breaths. Two more breaths. And the last breath. At the end of this exhalation, slowly begin to move your feet away from each other. Then let's lift the knees off the blocks, press into the elbows, and then inhale. Gently tuck the chin under, slide the bolster away. Let's stack the blocks away as well. And then as you exhale, roll gently back and lie all the way down to take rest. Observe the sensations in the body, the bones, the muscles. Observe the sensations in the subtle body, the flow of energy inside the body and around the body. Observe the mind and the emptiness, the spaciousness, the quiet. Observe the breath, the feeling of inhalation and exhalation. And return to the feeling of total, complete acceptance. Maintaining a calm, quiet, introspective state. Bring the attention again to the breath, attention again to the body, attention again to the mind. And allow yourself a long, deep breath in. As you exhale, let's reawaken the body, your hands and feet, your fingers and toes. We'll find the way to bend the knees and the elbows back to constructive rest. Then gently draw the knees into the chest, giving yourself a little squeeze in. As you exhale, let's roll over onto the side, relaxing the knees. Inhale, we'll come all the way back up. Find a comfortable seated position. Close the eyes. Bring the hands in prayer position. A long, deep breath in. As you exhale, let's softly open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be filled with love.